there. Hope you're chilling. Welcome to Yo Chat No Filter. Just in, they actually calling Jay-Z to come in for questioning or to be on the stand, whatever that is. That's crazy. Um, New stuff with the T.I. and 50. 50 said, "F it, I'm not doing no rap battle with you, bro." And now he's about to drop a doc. Is that what we do now? We get mad, or after the battle, we can drop a doc. Drake took it to another level. Drake made us witness rap crazy, like to the point where he's suing people after a rap battle. 50 Cent, he's pushing docs on you after the rap battle. That's crazy. He pushing docs on your punk asses. Oh, no, I'm just saying. Let me just talk. I'm nobody's little punk. I'm just saying he's pushing docs on these rappers. And you got T.I. firing back. But this time he ain't going in the booth. Nope. He threatening to do the same thing. Drop a doc on 50. That's crazy. We all know T.I. do his little comedy joint. He mess around, get personal, and start making jokes on 50 on stage. Crazy, right? I know. It can get so much deep in this, but I'm glad they still keeping it off the streets. I don't know where T.I. gonna put his. 50 gonna lock it down. He ain't letting that come out on Netflix. If he's putting it on Netflix, it ain't coming out on Netflix. So here we are, the battle of the docs. Then you got the boy Wham. He's pulling up in his old neighborhood. He's doing his thing, showing you mother effers how it's done. Certain places is probably, sentimental to you. Maybe, it's an emotional attachment you had there. Physical too, maybe financial attachment you had there. But wherever he was hanging at, he's buying that property. Okay? Went back to the hood to buy the property, and he's with the children, showing love to the kids, and he might give a property to the kids. He might do some affordable income joint for the people. A lot of y'all don't cover the good stuff when people are doing something good. He's doing something good for his community where he at. Do something good for your community where you at. I ain't saying you gotta put it on video, but do some good, man. Okay? And when your good is so good, people talk about it. When the good is so great, people talk about it. So do great. Don't be good, my dude. At one point in time, dudes will be like, you'll tell you, don't be good, my dude. Be great. So I'm telling you, be great. Do something great. You know what I'm saying? So people can talk about it. People need to talk about what you did. So when you leave, they talk about what you did. But at the same time, no, you also want to give that thanks to whoever you believe in, that you can do that, and still keep it on the low, You do want to do that too, So I'm kind of like up and down with that, because I do want my works to be known, I want my works to be known, but I also want it was given through this or given through that, I'll speak it through the whole thing, and I have to add that in there so they can never take it out, So if I believe in this, made me do this, I have to put that in the structure. So if it's a building, if I believe in God or Buddha or the world, whatever, I'm going to put that in there. You're going to see a scripture in there, or it's going to be built in a certain way to remind you of something in the Bible, or remind you of something of Buddha, or however y'all want to say it, the universe and all that stuff. So you put that in there so it can always be there, because people will take it right out, man, and just leave it like how it is. So you want to build, I want to, have a little bit of love for what I've done, But then also, I also would do things where, you don't know who did it. Put the mask on for certain things when I bless people. But certain things, when I'm doing something big, oh, you're gonna know I did it. Oh yeah, you're gonna know. Okay, so let's go in. Let's do something. Let's rock. Glad y'all with me. Let's go. I won't hold you. Let's go straight in. Like I said, whoa.
Everybody's business ain't nobody's business. But this is how I put it. I'm telling you that. It's because it's my business. It's whatever. It's Nick's business. That's sharing your business, all of this here. We just have destination one in the nation. We on one kick. I can't get on sharing personal how much money or this and that. I'm letting, okay, we cut this dude a chase. He's not taking advantage of me. We're going to be here until the end. I'm talking about not the F-R-I-E-N-D, the E-N-D part. See, people get that friend, that F-R-I part, but that N, that E-N-D, they don't have that no more. They don't have it no more, nowhere. So let's get it right. Just you can't find tendernism nowhere. Get it right, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. And the other side do too. So y'all need just come on, let's come together. Cause that negativity, I can't be around. I'm telling you, I'm to the end, Fred.
Let me tell you something. When it comes down to business, dudes will tell you quick. After they F you over, pause, that it wasn't about friendship. It's about business. Dudes will tell you that quick. Don't give people a chance to tell you that. Put everything on the table and also put it in black and white. Because dudes will do you dirty. Females will do you dirtier. Listen to me. Rewind that if you have to. Rewind that in your head. Whatever I just said, rewind it. Because obviously all of this right here that you about to see or hear, because I don't know if I'm going to let it play out or just let the voice ring, seriously. But all of this you're about to hear is this black man doing what he do best, holding it down, but showing love and saying like, this guy is my friend. And at the end, he get effed over, okay? But it ends up beautiful. Let's go.
E-N-D part. Now, they understand now. I'm going to explain those something.
Out of respect to Wall, I know where he's coming from. When we first started doing this, he didn't want to get on camera. He's private, he's old school. To him, getting on any type of camera is crazy, like any kind, let alone one you can shoot to the internet in 10 seconds. So once we started seeing that we could do something positive with this, going back to like 2021, we just looked back 245 weeks ago, whatever that works out to be.
Now, let me tell you something. You got this man putting in most of the work on cam. That's what I see. I see Mr. Tendernism. When that dude pull out those damn... There's two dudes that get crazy to me. I forgot that Texas dude name. He big, black dude, and he gets busy. He make oxtail everything. I mean, like oxtail, sausages, paws, oxtail, everything. And then he got a shipping thing where you can get it. You can get it in your home. He should have that. Mr. Tendernism should have that because his oxtails look crazy. You see the pepper on it and all the flavorings. It looks amazing. He put in all that work. People love this, you know. And what happened? He runs into a problem with this man. Let's not even put color to it. He runs into a problem with his so-called partner, and the partner F's him over, pause, on everything. Then he had to fight to even have to put up a fight. His man should have just chilled out and said, you know what, you can have tendernism if you ain't dealing with me. Because I heard he got fired. I don't even know why he got fired. But we might have to find that out too. So he just got fired. Now, or I'm too late for the whole fire now. I'm sure everybody know why he got fired. But we're gonna go right into the fresh news of him, you know, getting everything that he's supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? Which is respect for what he's doing, a new chance, and also he won the trademark for the name Tenderness. The other guy tried to put him through some SHI for that name. He tried to keep it, he tried to steal it and everything.
knowing he got it from this man, this hard-working black man, not to add color to it. Okay? I probably got some hair on my face and all that. Sorry, you fellas. Sorry, ladies. I'm not sorry to the fellas. Y'all know how it is. We be having hair on our faces sometimes. But from other places, there never gotta be no crazy shit. Don't even think it's like that. But yeah, it is what it is. But let's get back into it.
Posted sign, that wasn't even the first video, but it was just him and I having fun. And I understand as much as I can without not growing up with the same experience, but I understand what you're saying about black and white relations. I don't pretend to understand it from either side, but I do know that when he and I are together, it's never better than when we're apart.
I don't want to understand it. I don't try to understand it from either side. What does that mean? I don't know. But hold on.
What he's added to the business has been huge and is very visible to a lot of people. But then at the end of the day, it shortchanges so many other people who built this business, including this guy, who when I met him had absolutely zero.
Whoa. Now, this is something I love to do. Watch this. You see his face? You see that face? I had zero. He told him he had zero. The black man is listening to this white man. I'm adding color to it now. Sorry. So the black man is listening to this white man, because I know how it is. It's always like that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta like put yourself in their shoes. So I'm putting myself in his shoes. I just, anyway, so yeah, so look at his face. Look at his face. Look at that. Look at that face, man. You can't tell him he had nothing. Let me tell you something what he had. And you don't know what he had, because he's not allowed to say what he had. Now let me tell you what he probably had. A bunch of people that come get his tendernism and pay him for it. A bunch of people that probably hook him up and keep him on. He got like a huge tab that he don't gotta pay because of his tendernism. You don't know what he got. From where he from, there's a lot within your skill. You can have a lot, for the little small things that you know how to do. So that means from cooking, that means from cleaning, that means from fixing, that means from designing, that means from just being able to have a place so people can come there and do what they want to do. Don't talk about what he had. You don't want to talk about finances, you don't want to talk about no money, but you want to throw out this man had nothing. He had a skill that took you from somewhere, because you ain't had nothing either. And from what I understand, they had nothing but like a little tea bag store, whatever you want to call it. Whatever, I don't care. I'm probably being disrespectful, so what? All alleged. So they got this little tea bag coffee place and selling a little chicken or whatever. And this man came along and said, hey, let's do this and let's do some barbecue and thing and blah, 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 blah. And the thing blows up. Internet is on. They're using the black man for the tenderism. We all know it for the tenderism. And when you go online, who you looking for? You're not looking for that big white dude. You're looking for the black dude, not to be adding color to it. You're not looking for his partner. You're looking for this older G that's going to come to you and tell you, yo, man, watch this fall off the bone. Man, that stuff look good. It look amazing. Hopefully now he got his own thing. They are cutting that bad boy up, seasoning that bad boy, tasting it, and then putting that batch in a bag and sending it out, because we want it in Brooklyn. We want it in Queens. We want it in the Bronx. We want it in Manhattan. We want it in Baltimore. We want it everywhere. We want it in Jersey. We want it every fucking where. It's a beautiful thing. Send it out, ship it out. We want it everywhere. Everybody want it. I don't know where it's at. Let's just say they somewhere. They could be in Alaska. We want it in LA. We want it in Boston. We want it everywhere. Put it everywhere. Time to get that stuff sold. And time to put your name out there, black man. Looking like the husband to Aunt Your Mama. He looking like the husband to that lady on the Aunt Your Mama joint. Worth more than something. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, we're gonna go back to this man talking about this. Look at the guy's face, yo. But we're gonna go back to this man telling everybody this guy had zilch. And he put up the zilch like that. Just in case if I block the whole joint, I want to make sure you guys get it. He did like this. He said zilch. He had nothing. All right, let's keep it going.
Everybody thinks I'm like the money man. I'm the opposite of that. I came into a business that was losing money that I took over for my family just because I had no other prospects. And that's a whole other thing. Like he said, I don't want to go on all the details of where I started, but when this business was nothing, and he and I came together a year after I took it over and started with the idea of barbecue, neither one of us thought we were going to be running Destination Smokehouse. We were Destination Coffee Bar, trying to sell a little bit of ribs and a little bit of chicken just to get people to come in and try out the rest of the restaurant. It was never a plan. He and I, we look at each other and laugh. We have 1,000-gallon, actually 1150s, 1,000-gallon smokers out back. We started on 2 little char grillers. Some you can go buy in a store. And we've had ups and downs. That's why we can call each other brothers. You don't think there's friction when a guy who's just a few years older than me, who's been cooking barbecue his whole life?
The other dude name is Les. I just thought about it. The other dude name is Les. Texas Les, or Les from Texas, whatever, from Houston, whatever he is. That nigga talk his stuff and he cook that stuff. He do everything with oxtail. Some I don't agree with. No, I'm not gonna agree. But he does. I said he does everything with oxtail, but I'm not gonna agree with everything he do. That man he does amazing work, but he he go too far. But that just only show his skill and you show his ambition. Okay, so I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, sometimes I just think he goes too far. He's gonna make oxtail noodles. Whether y'all know it or not, I'm telling you, he's gonna find a way to make oxtail noodles. I don't know how he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, but somehow he's gonna turn pasta into oxtails and make noodles out of it. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I could be giving him a thought. Let's keep it going though. Remember, he just got finished calling him a zero. He just got finished calling him a zero, yo. And now he's talking about how they started off with nothing. So let's keep it going.
Life finds out that this guy took it on his own to want to learn Texas style barbecue, and we butted heads. It's a real thing. And as far as ownership goes, as much as I'll say, because I'm gonna respect Walt's privacy. Walt is definitely a part of this business. He is not an employee. I would be safe.
Yo, just in case if I don't have the video up, the guy who's doing the video is looking at him like he's trying to read Walter up and down, yo. He's trying to read every movement, every eye jump, every eyebrow lift. Yo, he's watching, yo. He's watching him bat his eyes. He's watching anything, yo. How many times he blinking? He's on it, okay? But I'm just saying that just in case if I don't show it. Now, as you can see, you heard what he said. We're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it rolling, but I know you heard what he just said. I'm not going to break up everything. Some things I'm just going to let rock. You know what I'm saying? For sake of time, okay? So let's keep it
to say that the finances that we have both been able to increase into our bank account since we've been here has been something great for both of us. But talking numbers, talking any of that, I just don't think that's professional. I mean, we're not professional athletes where our agents are putting our contracts out there. This is a business. We're real people. And we just don't think that's for the public. But the funniest thing is, too, someone like Walt even said it. If anybody really knows Walt, it's an insult to think that he would be taken advantage of by anybody, especially by this guy.
The white man.
Tell it like it is. I'm younger than him. He's got so much life experience.
Yeah.
You heard that? If you ain't see that, you heard what he said, right? He said the word white man. I don't have to add color to it because that's what I'm telling you. I'm going by what everybody else thinks, what everybody else is thinking, and everybody else is seeing and everything, and how it always go. This ain't nothing new. So when I add color in there, don't get offended. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you the best of me. That's what you get. Let's go.
Someone sit and talk with him for 10 minutes one-on-one, which they do when they come here. There's no question anymore. But I do understand. We just met somebody in Texas And at first, she was trying to explain a business deal to us, and she had her back to me. She wouldn't even I was sitting next to her, and her back was like this. I was like, okay, I see what this is. And then we started talking a little bit more, and she mentioned something, like she was very polite, but she's like, you should not insert yourself in issues that don't concern you. And I said,
Go ahead. OG saying it was two of us. He just said it was two of us. Now it's 40 of us. What I'm doing is laying the foundation, okay? What I'm trying to say is they started off together. Now, I don't care who put the money up front. If the guy got the skill, you paying for his skill, bro. And if the skill is the thing that's bringing everything to the store, you know what? You put him to the damn company. You time him somehow. You give him a big percent, something, whatever. That's how you do it. But you cannot go on jerking black people, jerking any people. People, no, we want what's owed to us, man. We back for it. So yeah, I agree with him getting fired, if that's what it is. I agree with that. Because look what happens when you get fired. When God got something for you, Buddha got something for you, the universe got something for you, whatever y'all want to say. Okay? Whenever the higher person, a higher power got something for you, that's it. Whenever a higher power got something for you, there's nothing that can stop it. The ball gonna roll in your court no matter what. So
I'm just a team. There were just two of us when we got started. We had a couple people from the coffee shop.
he said, I'm just a teammate. He's not just a teammate. No, he's the start of a legacy, and he don't understand his worth. And somebody probably broke it down to him what was his worth, and that's where all the problems started coming in their relationship, which is great because, you know, it is what it is. It's great. Let's keep it going.
At a time. But he was doing all the cooking. I didn't cook at that time. I was inside handling anything that came inside, even making the coffee. And we didn't have that many employees. Now that we have over 40 right now, which is crazy. And we're running out of space for our food, for our storage, for cooking. But no, to answer your question though, we did have to.
You see, he's happy because he's seeing something great happen. And that's what certain people, good people are. They're happy for the whole everything. They're happy for you. They're happy for themselves. They're happy for the people to see something grow from nothing. They're happy about that. But then after a while, you know, you start to think. Your family, your loved ones, your friends, and you also think to yourself. And whatever you was thinking to yourself, everybody else is just added to it. And it feels like, okay, you know what? I'm not crazy. Let me handle this. And that's what he did. And that's why he got fired, if that was the case. He's gone because he woke up. He woke up. Now, I just want y'all to see how happy he was. I want y'all to see how the guy also said, yo, we had nothing without him. But then I also want you to show how he also shamed him.
Come up with a policy where it says at the register, no refunds, you know, everything's final. Because we have some really nice people that work here. They weren't prepared to get yelled at for things that didn't make sense. And we've gone viral a few times. We went viral in 2023 at the end of the year with Oxtail.
Correct.
And things started to get crazy there, and we started dealing with a small wave of it. In the very beginning.
What'd he say? We went viral off the oxtail. What does that man do? He makes the oxtails. Now, wait a minute. Check this out. Check this out.
Man, I like beautiful things.
Yeah.
Now, since we come here in Marietta, man, we don't have people.
Look, what he did was he just cut him off from saying nothing. That's all he was doing. That's all his partner was doing, was saying nothing. So he cut him off. But the white guy did say, hey, do I even need to say this? And, you know, he turned back and said, no. Like, cut him off right there and just started a whole new conversation. We're not going to listen to that part. What I want to do is dig a grave, right? Now the grave I'm digging here is this guy's grave for sitting here taking advantage of this man. You know what I'm saying? Look at him now. He probably look at, if you can't see it, damn it. You probably won't be able to see it, but just in case if you can. I'm looking to this guy's face. You see his face? He think he's getting over, man. He think he's being smart. I know it's blurry, but he think he's being smart. He's not being smart. He's being a piece of crap. Now, let's keep it going. Now, the dude is asking him to come out there to Marietta, whatever it's at. Hopefully I'm not chopping the name up, but he's asking him to come out there, you know, to come do the video, and you could chop it up, and you know, we could do a part 2, and we could put them all together. That's what he's saying. Now, when he say that, it's like he don't understand how it works, right? So you're leaning. So he's leaning on these people to do the right thing, and the people are not doing the right thing. They're not paying him for what he's worth. He expecting the guy who do the thing to do the right thing. He ain't gonna do the right thing. He probably gonna jerk him on the money too. When he come do the show, or when he come do the video and hook it up, how much he's gonna give him? How much you think he don't know how much he deserves? This is crazy, man. They taking advantage of this black man. I ain't saying the guy who's taking the interview is doing that. No, the guy who's doing the interview is not taking advantage. He's just talking and getting information. But I'm just telling you what it could be. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening. And they're taking advantage of this black dude. He just sitting there happy, making all these oxtails. Everybody's finger licking, and he ain't got no damn chicken. And what I'm talking about is some money. You know what I'm saying? In his pockets. He don't got that. They jerking him. We're going to listen to a little bit more, and then we're going to bring it to the happy part of it. Because this is the part where he's just disgusted. You know what I'm saying? And don't even know it. He's disgusted. The spirit inside his body is disgusted about what's going on, because the spirit always knows the truth, but he don't know what's going on.
Look here, man, you should try to make that happen, man. And then we can do another one too. And we can put all of them together. You know how y'all do this stuff. I don't know how to do it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how to do it. Now I want to go back on the smoke.
Look, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how to do this. All I know how to do is hook up that oxtail. The guy was clearly taking advantage of him, doing him dirty. Let's go to another part, because we got more to prove here. Now listen close.
Smokehouse.
No, I'm not. I'm not at Destination Smokehouse. I'm with Tendernism now.
I'm with Tendernism.
You know, I have to go on my own, you know, so that way I can do what I have to do.
So what did he say? Hold on, what did he say?
So I don't want nobody to be, it is what it is. You got to move on. When things happen, you don't get mad. Hey, you just take another step. Get glad. Praise the Lord, you're still living.
But there you go. That's a happy man. He's not looking for no destruction. Okay? But he had to fight and fight and fight for the name Tenderism with the person that's supposed to be his friend. Okay, now wait.
I am today, Attorney Harris reached out.
Now this is beautiful to hear. Let's listen to it, because I said it's beautiful. Let's go.
Talk to me. We have a meeting. He's the original owner of Tendernism under the trademark. And today, he said, well, I'm gonna get the trademark to you. And here he is. Boy, look, Attorney Harris.
Yes, sir.
Now you all know the appreciation. Things that's been happening. God is good.
God is good. God is good.
It
all
wouldn't
the
have
time.
happened
Yes, sir.
if it wasn't for him. And now look at it. Hey, family, see how we reach out and touch? Long time coming, but time is here.
Well, I just want to thank you all for all that you've done for the community. You are a magnificent inspiration.
Now get those oxtails out here. Get them oxtails everywhere. Get them oxtails everywhere. Free, yo, put up the SOSs. We need the oxtails now. Get his business going so we can get it right.
It is time for our community to work together to do big things economically And it is an absolute honor to begin the process of transferring those trademarks over to you because you deserve it, you created it, and you've created something very, very special for our community. So, and look, we ready to roll. Let's go, man.
Hey, man, look at here. This Tendernism, boy. I'm finna really out. You finna have some fun? I'm finna tenderize the United States. And I say one thing to that. Booyah!
Booyah! I'm excited for him.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm excited for him.
For those who needs the backstory.
He had his homie, his family member, one of his family members did the trademark on the name. And when they did the trademark on the name, they did it because they knew that he was dealing with somebody shiesty. So they did the trademark on the name. And then when the guy tried to do the trademark, because they think he's faster than that old man, what happened? He couldn't do it. And it was given back to the old man. This is beautiful, this is love, this is life. You know what I'm saying? And this is how it's supposed to be. Give us what we want. Give us what we are owed. We back for it. And more. So let's go to the next. Now, I don't know what's going on, but let me tell you this. These guys are weighing in. We have the Let's Rap About It podcast weighing in on the T.I. and 50 Cent beef. Let's see what they have to say. We know the last time they interfered in something 50 Cent said, we knew how it went. Here they are poking their nose in again. We already know how this just might go. Okay, 50, they giving 50 another target to turn to so he can deflect. So he can sit there, well, that's what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I call it moving on to the next problem. That's all he do is just keep moving on to the next. Nobody's really a problem. He just moves about and just does what he wants as he moves about. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna call it. He's deflecting, right? That's what they're saying online. The big word for him is deflecting. So he's deflecting and he don't want to battle. So what he's gonna do is aim a target at these dudes. But then he's gonna remember, wait a minute, I was running from a battle with Fab already. He's gonna reverse that shot. And what are you gonna do? He's gonna play his cards right and aim for somebody else. These the wrong dudes. These the wrong culprits to mess with. Cause they got Fab shooting from afar. Real sniper, real banger when it comes to that booth. They better watch out. Let's see what they gotta say. On the internet.
Realest nigga, pockets in his soul right
Young
now.
King.
You heard? I fuck with that boy energy.
I'm not going. I ain't going. With my mama, I ain't going.
He definitely ain't going.
Yeah.
He made that clear.
You gotta respect it though.
Nah, I respect it. Under the circumstances, I respect it.
So if you was into it with somebody, right? Just hypothetically speaking.
Is that how everybody feel though? Because I heard everybody's giving him the pass for doing gravery talk. Okay, I heard everybody's giving him a pass because of what 50 said about his moms. You know, everybody's feeling this subject, so think about it. They're giving him the pass. Now look what these guys are saying. They're saying the same thing I was saying. I said, yo, is it justified? I don't know. If that's what he feels, then let him do what he's doing. I don't think it's right, but let him do what he's doing. And is it justified? We don't know. Everybody has their own feeling on it. My feeling is, is that how he's feeling? Is that his thought? Is that what is that heartfelt? Okay then. To me, then it's justified. He's gonna justify it within his own means. That's what it is. Everybody can do that. There's always two wrongs, there's always two rights. And you could be wrong and right at the same time. I believe in that. So let's hear what they gotta say.
Would you want for your son to say something?
No, not really. I can't honestly say I would want my son, especially the age. What it is
King
know
older.
he's
he
got a
older.
son, but
Yeah.
ain't he older?
Yeah, he older.
He's 20 or 21 or something.
Yeah, he a little old. He might be older than
It's
that.
a little different, because he's not really a child. But I got younger kids.
But what about anybody else in your family though? Family, cousins, your brother?
Because it really put them in a different. I would just want to handle it myself. I wouldn't want my kids or like my family.
But people that love you, you can't tell them how to love you though, because I seen your brother defend you many times.
But under the circumstances,
and what's going on,
a grown man's mother was being talked about because he's not a child.
Yeah, he's 21. He's of age.
He's young.
We had this talk already. We had it already. So I don't really have nothing to say. I just want to hear somebody else's thoughts on it. We already had this. We had all this talk. Would we what? Feel funny? If I wouldn't, I don't know how I would feel if my child said F you this and F you that. She or he is going to feel that way. And if they get to the mic before I can stop them and say what they're gonna say, pause, then guess what? It's said already. But what I feel like maybe I would have stopped them and said, nah, don't go into all that. We're gonna beat them with class. But you know, sometimes you gotta drag a person down as far as they drag you. And that's what my child would feel. My child is right.
Still a grown man to make his own decisions and all that shit. So
his
now,
mother was- his
imagine
mother
us at 21 and somebody talked about our mother and put our mother on display like that. That 21 energy.
Right.
Yeah, you can't tell
21
me
energy.
nothing.
Right.
That's what we got to think about.
No. I already thought about it. I'm already for all the bullshit. I'm already. What avenue we live on?
Bullshit avenue.
Well, we live on Bullshit Avenue.
Bullshit
Oh,
avenue.
Yeah, 100 Bullshit Avenue.
I fuck with y'all too.
100 boy.
They ready for the bullshit with 50. That's what it is. Forget the bullshit that happened. They ready for the bullshit with 50. They ready for the numbers to go back up. They ready for another boost. Yo, 50, give me another shot of espresso so I can boost up. I need a boost. That's what they're doing. They think 50 is behind the Starbucks machine and he's giving everybody a boost. Hold up, my car went out. Let me call 50. I need a boost. That's what they doing. They need a boost. Give it to them, 50. Hopefully 50 get these dudes a bar. Or you send Uncle Murder in them for a bar at this time. This time they really need a bar. They talking crap, bro.
Bullshit avenue.
What
These
city
niggas
we
got
from?
lines?
What city
you
we from?
caught that? Nigga to
yeah.
lead over to what avenue this
What
was.
Ave? Yeah, see,
Bullshit
I ain't know
avenue.
that.
This is
And he
crazy.
knew the Ave.
We
Yeah.
from Fuck 'em all, New York.
Fuck them all, New York.
Okay.
100 Bullshit avenue.
Yeah.
I gotta watch these niggas. These
All right.
niggas are good.
Fact.
They are good.
Say that.
You know,
Niggas
We gotta get our lines together.
Yeah.
Dave. We ain't got no lines. We looking bad
what,
over
what
here.
I'm saying is,
Y'all,
Yeah, it be the dudes that don't say nothing, that just holding the whole lot. When they hit you with it, boom! Fab giving them a little bit of that, man. Shout out Brooklyn. Shout out Brooklyn. Shout out Harlem. Shout out wherever. Yo, shout them out, man. I love this. Let's keep it going, man. We got, if I'm correct, it's 2 Brooklyns and 2 Harlems out there. Let's let them roll.
doing shit outside this.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
That's what's
You
going
heard? They
on.
not.
All right,
They
cool.
got their own chat probably
All right,
too. It's
cool.
crazy.
no, we don't. Y'all had some shit going on last week. Y'all was speaking another language.
Fuck we had going on.
Some Harlem shit. I didn't understand.
What was going on?
Yeah, it was different. But listen though, check this out. Nigga
Yo.
mother is
Shit was different. We don't know. Yo, don't get me hype. I'm getting excited. We try to stay calm. Let's chill out. Let's go.
it's spoken about. It's all bets off.
This is my thing, right? I would never promote or support my children publicly back in anything I got like negative going on in my world. I would never be like, yeah, that's what we on. I wouldn't do that, but at the same time, I can't tell my kids how to feel about what they see on the internet about me and how they react to it. Now, once I see it, I might be like, yo, I don't need you doing that. But you can't really, you know what I mean? That's
What about if it's a cousin or something?
That's how they
jump right into
That's
it.
even worse. That's even
Brother.
like your kids. I feel like you could control more than a cousin.
Or I mean, you might tell you.
The wolves are gonna go crazy. They had every right to do what they did. They went in and they went crazy. But you don't have to be disrespectful. You could be crazy and don't be disrespectful. Keep it classy. You gotta learn how to do your pops, your dad, your father tried to tell you how to do it classy, but y'all ran in that booth and y'all did what y'all wanted to do. Now the other dude sound like he was on some old Meet the Grams, whatever that other joint was, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that other joint was. It sounded like he was trying to be real surgical with it. You know, picking at his heart, picking at his brain, you know what I'm saying? Digging to his family. He was doing a lot. I loved every bit of it. T.I.'s son is definitely talented. That's the tall, light-skinned one. And then you got the short, light-skinned, skinny one that's burning the shirt. He was just ruthless and cunning and destructive. I loved it too, but at the same time, he could have kept out the disrespect. You don't burn, that's disrespect. But you know what? They had every right to do what they wanted to do because it was in their heart. You cannot blame a person for having a different heart from you. That's what we need to stop doing. Everybody don't have the same mindset and we don't have the same heart pumping. So stop right there. And we're gonna stop right there. There's more that y'all can hear that they was talking about. We're not gonna go into all of that. But to hear them go into it the way they was going into it and the way they sitting there picking apart and doing this and doing that. Oh yeah, they're looking for trouble from 50. And they're gonna get it. Okay, they're gonna get it.